From that love story to the launch of a book that should attract everyone's interest, it's about English pronunciation. The Strictly Speaking book is for students in schools, professionals, and just about anyone who recognizes the importance of English pronunciation. The author of the book, Oloyede, is a broadcast professional of over 40 years. She has trained teachers, diplomats, broadcasters, and corporate professionals in elocution, public speaking, and communication skills. These interactions with different people give birth to the Strictly Speaking concept. Oloyede is ultimately looking at a Strictly Speaking series. But for now, the first book is titled Strictly Speaking, Pronunciation Made Easy. And the second one is Strictly Speaking, an oral guide for schools and colleges. Here's how the book launch went down at the Muson Center in Lagos.
Gathered here at the Muson Center in Lagos are veteran broadcasters and other dignitaries from various walks of life who have come to celebrate a renowned broadcaster, Oloyede, at the official launch of a book titled Strictly Speaking. The chairman of the day, Dr. Christopher Kolade, is worried about the poor standards of communication, especially in the broadcast industry.
When I was still troubling people in the broadcasting industry, there were people who came to us and said, look, what's this thing about speaking correctly? This is English. It's not our language. So you can, just... And so arose things that were then described as Nigerian English. You've heard that before, haven't you? And you say to yourself, what is Nigerian English? It's like going to the UK and saying you want to speak English Nigerian. All right? It's anomalous. But the point is this, that when we communicate with each other, there's something that is in our minds as we communicate. We actually are setting out to achieve something. You're hoping that what you put out will bring something back. That the person you're communicating with will be moved to do something. And how better to do it than to be clear, than to be accurate in what you do, and to speak in a language that both of you understand. So what Bimbo is doing for us today is to remind us that actually English is not something that is now foreign to us. As a matter of fact, if I were addressing you in any other language now, any other language, some of you would not be as comfortable with understanding me as you are as I speak to you in English. English is our lingua franca.
Then to the launch of the two books. First is Strictly Speaking, Pronunciation Made Easy.
To the glory of God and for the benefit of every human being who wants to be effective with communication. Please get this book. God bless you all.
On behalf of everybody here, in the name of God, the Almighty.
Followed by the cutting of the tape for Strictly Speaking, an oral guide for schools and colleges.
So this is what it looks like. Congratulations, Madam. I encourage everybody to get a copy.
Both books comes with the option of audio CDs. The books get stellar review by critics.
The book starts by stating an important element of the English language, which is that spelling is not a guide when it comes to pronunciation. It quotes another book by Bill Bryson titled Mother Tongue. It says, if there's one thing certain about English pronunciation, It is that there is nothing certain about it. No language in the world has more words spelled the same way and yet pronounced differently. The import of this statement is that you must endeavor to learn the pronunciation of each word